How are we doing, everyone? Thanks for joining me for this video. Today we are going to be looking again at boilies, but how many individual baits do you get in a kilo bag of in each individual size? So today I've got 3 different size boilies with me, all from the same brand manufacturer, all the same flavour, and they all weigh 1 kilo. So I've got some 12mm, 16mm and 20mm. So what we're going to do is we're going to open each bag, pour them out on the floor, see what they actually look like, and then I am actually going to take the time to count how many individual baits are in each bag, and then let you know what you get approximately per kilo, because so it may differ 1, 2, 3 baits here and there, but they'll all pretty much weigh bang on a kilo per bag. So let me spin you around, show you what we've got, and let the counting commence. So here I have a bag of 12mm, a bag of 16mm and a bag of 20mm. They're all sticky baits, the krill, and they're all just the normal shelf life, so they're all the same, all come off the same shelf, one beside each other when I picked them up in the shops. They're all brand new, so you can see, look, sealed, not been touched. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to pour them out on the floor, we'll have a look, and then I'm going to count how many baits are in each individual bag. There we have then a pile of 12mm, 16s, 20s. It's quite noticeable straight away, you get a lot more 12mm than you do 20s, but it doesn't really seem too much different from that pile to that pile, does it? There is more in the 12mm, and you do pay £1 more per kilo on 12mm on most brands. Don't really understand why, but that's just how it is, I guess. So what I'm going to do is now, I'm going to count how many 12mm there are, put them back in the bag, and then I'm going to write it on a piece of paper, blank side down, then you lot can have a guess. And then I'll actually show you how many there is. Same with the 16, same with the 20. So I've finally finished counting them out, and yes, I have took the time to count each individual bag twice, not once, twice, to make sure I haven't miscounted, because with the 12mm it's a very different outcome to what I expected. So what I'll do, I'll spin the camera around, we'll go through it, I'll give you a couple of seconds on each bag to have a guess what you think, and then I'll actually reveal what is in each bag. And yeah, I think some of you will be very, very surprised, because I am. So let's spin around, let's see what we've got and how many's in each bag. Here we are then, time for the grand unveiling of just how many baits makes up per kilo in each size. So I think we'll start with 12mm because they shocked me. My guess was 400 approximately. Don't know what you lot think. Looking at that bag, 400 might be a bit ambitious. Well, I can actually tell you, in a kilo bag of 12mm boilies, you get approximately 673. In this particular bag there is 673. I've counted it twice, but you have to give or take a couple for manufacturing. So you're looking anywhere from 675 to 680 baits per kilo in the 12mm size. So that's a lot more than I imagined. So we'll move over to the 16mm now. I estimated about 200 in there roughly. Looking at the bag, I thought, yeah, about 200 baits makes that up. In a 16mm boilie of a kilo's worth, you actually get 372. So again, allowing a couple for manufacturing, 370 to 375. But in this bag, there's 372 baits, which is crazy really, because that's a lot more than I imagined. And then we'll just move over to the 20mm now. The 20mm, I estimated about 120 baits, something like that, I guess. Again, I've obviously undergunned myself, because the actual amount you get is 183. So it doesn't sound a lot really, does it? Considering you can get 183 of them for $12.99. You can get 372 of them for $12.99. Or you can get 673 in that size for $13.99. Yeah, that's quite a lot of difference, isn't it, really? As we scroll back, I was surprised at that, actually. 183, that doesn't seem value for money. That's the most common size, isn't it? That most people have 16s, to be fair. I fish 16s a lot. 12s, I can kind of understand now why they cost £1 more a kilo, because look how many more you get. There's 301 more baits in there, that bag, than that bag. So you nearly get twice as many baits in a 12mm as you do a 16, which the maths doesn't add up because of the diameter and the weight, but it is just what they add up to. So it might be worth fishing 12s in the future. I don't know. But anyway, that is the results. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's time for me to say, see you later. So what do we all make of that then? Because to be fair, I'm quite surprised. I didn't think a 12mm bag would hold anywhere near that. That's why I counted it twice. I'd done that bag first. I thought, no, you must have messed up. There's no way there's that many in there. And I counted it again, and it come to the exact amount. I was like, okay, maybe it does then. So yeah, I've learned something from that. And I've also learnt the 20mm, you get a lot less baits. I know you don't need as many because there's still the same amount of volume. But yeah, 20mm, you don't get nowhere near as many as 12. So if you're trying to budget your bait, 12s is the way forward. But you have to allow for all the smaller fish to eat 12mm. Whereas the 20mm, you knock out a lot of them, and you've mainly got the carp, tench and bream left feeding, where the 12mm, the roach can eat. 16s is the most common size, so that's what you get. You know, that's what I use. So I'm looking at, when you buy a 5 kilo bag, you should be looking at about 1,800 to 1,900 baits for your money. So you can take that, you can work that out. If you're buying 5 kilo bags, you can work out how many baits you get. The 12mm, what are you looking at? Like 3,300 and some odd baits for your money. And the 20mm, you buy 5 kilo 20mm, you're getting less than 1,000 baits. So we can all take something from this into our own fishing and think, yeah, value for money, not value for money, etc. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget the old thumbs up, subscribe and all that business. And I'll come back and I'll do another bait video at some point in the future, because you lot like the bait. It seems my channel tells me that people like watching videos on bait. So let's carry it on. But from me, thanks for watching again, and take care.